Hello, everybody. We're here tonight for the rebroadcast of Wednesday's race in ZFS Season 4 World Series. This time we're at Lobby 1. I don't usually get the privilege of doing this, it's usually Andy, but I'm being trusted with it tonight. Where are we tonight? We're at the infamous Grand Valley Highway 1 in the Group 3 machinery. The drivers can use any Group 3 car in their ZFS inventory. If you're not familiar with how ZFS works, you'll get to grips with it really quickly. Basically, it's sort of like a career mode inside of Gran Turismo. It promotes really fast and really clean racing. If you're here to watch cars go vroom very closely and very quickly for the next 45 minutes, you're in the right place. Tonight we've got 25 laps of the infamous Grand Valley Highway 1. The drivers can use any of the racing tyres, have to use the mediums at least once, 6 times tyre wear, 4 times fuel depletion, bop on, as always, standard settings, blah blah blah. Let's have a butchers at the predictions for tonight. I know absolutely none of these drivers, unlike Lobby 1, so I have no clue if this predictions list is accurate or not. This is purely based on their ZFS rating, which is sort of like their in-house drivers rating system, but a lot more accurate because a lot more accurate. So, Shake Your Booty is predicted first, followed by ZFS Amsterdam, the man, the myth, the legend, in chat at the moment. ZFS JJ Hall, Shark 73, ZFS Tiger, Gouda GT Bro, Volks Hudson, ZFS LLE Prey, Edinburgh Lad, Versku Menzone, MRT Tino, ZFS Rabbit, and Evil Cat. I have no idea if I pronounced any of those correct, but if you're familiar with the Black Flag, you know that the pronunciation that we use for your name is the one that you're getting. Take it or leave it. Alright, while we're at here, we'll have a butchers at the standings for Lobby 1. Right, we've got Gouda GT Bro in first position, ZFS Amsterdam in second, ZFS JJ Hall rounding out the podium spots, Shark 73 in fourth, Shake Your Booty in fifth, Versku Menzone in sixth, Suze Helston in seventh, Edinburgh Lad in eighth, Evil Cat 76 in ninth, Volks Hudson in 10th, MRXT Hino in 11th, ZFS Rabbit in 12th, ZFS Tiger in 13th, and ZFS LLE Prey in 14th. Now, of course, not all of these drivers are in the lobby, I think. I mean, I haven't had a butchers, but they usually get 100% attendance in leagues. It's kind of once in a blue moon that you get that. I know last week the attendance in Lobby 1 wasn't the greatest. Only 9 drivers turned up for that race. But without further ado, are we ready to watch some cars go through? Sell this up. Alright. Because it's a race replay, I'm not going to be able to do all my fancy stuff with the keyboard and get that out of the way before I forget. Nice. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do all my fancy stuff with the keyboard and stuff, but let's have a look at the grid for tonight, because we're not going to be able to see qualifying because replays don't catch that, unfortunately. Volks Hudson on pole position, starting on the soft tyre. Shark 73 on the mediums in second position. RBR GT Jax on the mediums in third. Tino on the mediums in fourth. Amsterdam in fifth. Shake Your Booty in sixth. Evil Cat, another one of the soft runners, in seventh. ZFS JJ in eighth, and Versku in ninth. And that is all. It's another one of Lobby 1 with only 9 drivers. The attendance in Lobby 2 is definitely a lot better than this. But does that mean that the standard of racing is any different? We're going to find out. Just without further ado, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's lights out and away we go. Volks Hudson with a nice start. RBR Jack's taking the jump on shot. Those soft tyres, it's only Volps, and I believe it was Tino on the softs. Everyone else opting for the mediums. Interesting thing about this league, if you start, whatever tyre that you want to start on is the tyre that you have to qualify on. And Versku there going for a nice move on Tino up into 8th position. Too bad can't get the instant replays. Hellcat there with a, not a Hellcat, Evil Cat there with a half-second time penalty. Shaky Booty also with one as well. One thing about Grand Valley Highway 1 I've noticed is it's absolutely brutal for track limits. You cut the slightest amount of sand and you're getting slapped on the bottom rear with that half-second penalty or 1 second penalty. However, it does neutralise because the penalty zone isn't that strong here. You only lose about 7/10. That's going to allow Shark up into 3rd position. Let's have a look up front. Jax has got into the lead. We missed that on the medium tyres over Volks Hudson on the softs. We're going to see, will Volks Hudson be able to attack back at Jax? Shake your booty all the way down to 7th. He's predicted 1st tonight. Very, got a lot of work to make up if he wants those credit bonuses. It's Group 3 Sam. Incredible. 1:54.8, your fastest lap of the race. Volks Hudson looking down the inside into turn 1. He's made it. He's no contact in the slightest. Very clean move. Very nice, if I do say so myself. Up into 1st position, but it's not very long before Jax comes back on the comeback. I was to have blinked, missed that with an old switcheroo on the exit of turn 1, probably. A nice little battle for P1 up here. Jax versus Volks Hudson. These two fighting sharp. Evil Cat, Amsterdam, Shaky Beauty up to 6th. Is he going to make the smooth stick? Yes, he is. Shaky Beauty, I have watched a couple.
How long are you going to be?
Hour.
Can you get it for
You can wait an hour.
fun?
Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Stock. Can't upset the fact that I beat her to the laptop while I'm using it. As I was saying, Shaky Beauty here, a very quick driver. So, a bit weird to see him in 6th. That's about first looking. Jax and Volks Hudson just pulling away from Shark and Evil Cat. It's annoying because I can't see the deltas or anything, but this grid is so tightly packed. Oh, little gap, but yeah, it must be like 5 seconds between first and last. This is what ZFS is all about. Hard, clean, close racing. Little bit of a gap between Verstu and JJ there. Backpack starting to form, but that doesn't mean Tino. Just because they're out the back doesn't mean that it's going to be any closer racing. Tino round the outside of Versku into turn 1, takes the position. Versku down into the last position. You suck. I know, mate. No one can compare to you. Nice little battle there. Shake Booty, Amsterdam, Evil Cat and Shark all fighting for 1st position. Not 1st, 3rd. I don't know the numbers. Who is the other soft runner? It is Evil Cat here. So Evil Cat and Volks are the only soft runners. The rest of the grid on the medium hot tyre compound. Lobby 2. The softs last about 8 laps. The mediums about 12 before they really started to cause a problem. is that going to be the case in Lobby 1, or will these higher division drivers be able to bring tyre save, that's the word I'm looking for, tyre save for a bit longer than the Lobby 2 lads did. Thirsty with a Tino must have just pulled on Thirsty here. Possibly there was an incident or just lack of pace. If we look at Volks, he's into first position, but he's used a lot more fuel than Jax in that Dodge Viper. Is that a Viper? I don't believe it's a fast-looking car, and it's not going to come up with the thingamabob that I usually use. It tells me what car it is. Shaky Booty, looking up inside of Evil Cat there. Look at the liveries. So some beautiful liveries in Lobby 2 on Wednesday. If you haven't seen that, be sure to give that a watch after this. Actually, you know what? Stop what you're doing right now, open another tab, grab your phone out or something, watch them both side by side. Because that was an incredible race. It always is in ZFS. You see, there's no real, like... Oh, come on. There we go, Volkswagen there with that half-second penalty. Those soft tyres are, yeah, about halfway dead. Let's have a look at Evil Cat. Evil Cat in that Alfa Romeo. That Alfa is quite good on tyres. So, yeah, looking at them, that difference between tyres. He used about the same as most medium runners on the soft compound on that lighter Alfa Romeo. Amsterdam on Shake Your Booty's booty at the moment. Possible thinking about a move into Turn 1. So the butchers at this. Actually, you know what? Let's go on board onto my favourite camera in the game, the passenger cam. I don't know what it is about this camera, but I have some sort of sexual attraction to this camera. Anyone who's watched any of my streams knows this. Park Pro, yeah, not quite close enough to make a move yet. Other than that, I'm in second position on the championship. Out front, what's it looking? These two, Volks Hudson and Jax, just starting to pull away. You can see how like little packs forming. Pack 2, battle for P3 here. P5, yeah, it's packs of 2. And then Verstu is wait no, Verstu, that's a K. There's no R in that. Vescu, the foreign bloke, just trailing back in 9th position, not really having the best race. Did I see a move somewhere? Look how close they're like bumper to bumper, and they will stay like this for the entire race. And while I'm at it, for those of you who have been living under a rock in chat, I might as well just explain how ZFS does work, as we see Amsterdam on the inside of Shake Your Booty. Are we going to see a move? Yes, we are. Is the camera going to be able to pan to it? Yes, it is. ZFS Amsterdam up to 5th position. Alright, what was I yapping on about? ZFS, sort of like a career mode inside of Gran Turismo. These drivers, they're on some sort of website where they earn credits based on where they're finishing races. With these credits, they can buy cars to use in races, and you have to pay for absolutely everything. If you twat the bloke in front of you, if you twat the wall, if your engine just decides to blow up or something, you've got to pay for that. It comes out of your pocket. So that's how it promotes the kind of racing that. Oh my god! On the back of our star, I just noticed he's got a license plate. This is Belen. I fucking love that. Right, where's the camera? There it is. God, I love that. really nice livery. We've got a couple simplistic, and then the rest of them. I don't know where to look. What I love about this series, everyone is so close. I honestly don't know where to look. We'll watch up front. Always nice to stare at the bloke leading the race. Right, not got that close. That is. That is first to eighth. All in frame, all with, wait, we can use the lap time, like how far in the lap they are. So 25 to 21. So yeah, about a 5-6 second gap. But 6 laps into the race, by the way. Look at those soft tyres of Volks Hudson. Surely we are about to see in the next couple laps our first pit stop of the race. One thing that I have noticed about ZFS, I don't know if it's because you have to pay for tyres or something in these blokes of cheapskates or something. They will literally drive the tyres to the fucking rim and still so I only drop like a second or on their push lap pace. See, anything over like 50% dead and I'm in the wall. I mean, I'm usually in the wall regardless, but I cannot drive on tyres like these chaps can. These lads just the tyre whisperers or something. Oof, little slide for Jax there, nothing major, but that's going to allow Hudson to pull a gap up front, not quite. He's looking at the tyre where his front left is gone, full red. Most drivers, that would mean you're darting into the pits immediately, not ZFS. These lads do not give two shits. They are just gonna drive and strive, but Jax is gaining on Hudson with those medium tyres not suffering much there. Let's have a look at Eagle Cat. How are his softs doing? Similar. Yeah, his softs not suffering much there. So yeah, one thing that I have noted as Jax goes into the lead, I missed that. The cameras were being absolutely retarded, weren't looking at what I was wanting to look at. RWR, RBR. I don't know the letters of alphabet. Jax into first position. Is Hudson going to react to that? Dive into the pits and possibly go for an undercut? Yes, he is. And so does Evil Cat. Evil Cat not having as much deck. And look at the difference in fuel. Evil Cat, fuel saving like crazy. Or Volks just pushing a bit too hard. He's going to save massively on this pit stop here. Let's just have a nice look at both these liveries. Get them sponsors as much screen time as possible. Although it doesn't mean any extra credits for them. However, every little helps. As it comes out, they've both gone onto the medium tyre and fueled up to 100%. Both of them on the same strategy. It's Evil Cat, he was in 5th. Hudson was in first. With the amount that he's fuel saved, he's gone up into first, ahead of Vulcan, not up to first, ahead of Vulcan. Hudson, this bloke is ahead of this bloke. Red car above blue. They've swapped positions in the pit stops due to strategy. That is what my four brain cells are trying to articulate. But I have the English level of the toddler. The grade 5 in English language really showing. Very straight to be, I think that is, in old people terms. A levels are so much better. What is it looking like after those two? The soft runners are pitted. Have pitted. See, sort of gaps forming there. Still, look at how close these lads are. Have a look at everyone else is doing for fuel. So the Finnish lad, in last position, where 7th at the moment, but was in last. He's got a lot, like double the fuel of some of the top runners. Especially Jax here burned a lot more fuel than Shark and Amsterdam. So perhaps pushing a bit too hard, trying to command the lead of this race. Who knows? Ricky Lauda once famously said, I don't know the actual quote, but oh! That is the race leader, as I'm rapping on about. He has gone into the barriers. No damage somehow. We can't do the usual instant replay, so I'm going to have to do the poor blokes instant replay. So out of the butchers of that, what happened here? Twats that wall, bit too early on the throttle, and twats both rules. No damage, but going from leading the race to it's going to come out in 6th behind ZFS Tino. Well, essentially 8th after all the pit stops. That is going to be massive for Jax. With the tyres just suffering a bit too much. Very easy to just oversteer a bit. End up in the barriers. Done that a lot in Alpha, done that a lot in many series. So that has promoted your new race leader to be shot 73 in the Porsche 911. So there was definitely with these lobby 1 drivers. Yeah, no, it's still a crazy it's like 2 people in the same car max. That's the thing about ZFS, because it's based off credits. You can't really choose what's better for all. Got some blokes pitting the Mercedes of ZFS Tino and RBR Jax, both pitting. So it will be interesting. Did Jax have damage there? No, he didn't. And he's only fueled to 77%. Going for a undercut here. That might be a bit risky though. Gonna have to see Tino fueling to 87%, I think that was. Both of them on soft compounds. So it's Shark and Amsterdam 1 and 2 in the moment. At the moment, both the Porsche drivers seem to be teammates, considering the fact that they have got complete opposite what's it called, colour schemes. That livery from Amsterdam, oh my word, I think I'm feeling sexual feelings to this livery at the moment. And it's not just because it says Bellend on its arse, although that is a very nice feature. Black Flag Racing, the most serious commentating. Bloody hell. Earlier today, I decided that I was bored, decided to go out for a run, because they don't know me, son. Around 2 kilometres in 12 minutes 30. My legs are killing. No clue where that pace came from, no clue if I'll ever do it again. Well, apparently that's quick, according to my dad, who is a proper running bloke. Apparently that's good. Shark using traction control and noob as he's setting lap times at 5 seconds quicker than me. Any of these looking like they're going to be thinking about hitting recently? JJ, though, that rear left medium tyre has, I believe, yeah, it's got 1 pixel of rubber left, and that's gone. Got full reds, yeah. Oh, massive slide there. How on earth he controlled that is, yeah, that car is screaming at him, pull me into the pits, mate. Get some fresh sets of rubber on me. Look further back at the pitted lads. So Evil Cat is ahead of Hudson, followed by Jax with a half-second penalty, and Tino. Is anyone going to dive into the pits? I believe JJ is, considering how it was fun. Oh, ZFS drifting series here. Those tires are gone. That's me at like 75% deg, 50% deg. It's done well to get that car there. There is Vescu, Bottas. We're calling him Bottas because he's got a finish flag. Yeah, there we go. JJ into the pits, getting those medium tyres off. Shaky Booty deciding to stay out for another lap, even though he's got no front left tyre. That thing is on the rims. Amsterdam and Shark with pretty similar. Whoa, you see that? See if it was like, don't know if I'm just blind or something, but the like white bit on the tyre was like jumping up and down or something. Strange. So, how's this doing? Good for fuel, good for tyres. Perhaps just in it for the long run. Going to try and make a one-stop work. He could do it. There's no mandatory that you have to use the soft tyre. You only have to use the medium, and you can use whatever tyre you want. Perhaps he's looking to do a one-stop here. Go to like lap 14, lap 15-ish, which he could make work. Just do one less stop less than everyone else, which he is. He's got a nice little bit of the track to himself. Got these blokes that have pitted, these blokes that haven't, and then this bloke here at his own part of the track. Perhaps this is just some master plan. Shark, Amsterdam, and Shaky Booty probably. Nope, Shake Your Booty. No fuel, no tyres. Who needs them, bro? We're into a first position. In the lead of the race, but the two Porsches. So a nice look at both those liveries. In the pits, what are they going to fuel to? What are they going to take? First few passes them in the pits. They both go into 100, it looks like. Yeah, both of them into 100. Presuming both onto the soft compounds as well. We'll see once they're out. Shark ahead of Amsterdam as they come out. All the undercuts work flawlessly for these lads. Tino on Volts there with a nice move. All of these two were leading the race on our 7th and 8th. So it is essentially Tino who is leading the race at the moment. I believe, yeah, Tino, Jax, Evil Cat, Vulpes, Shark, Amsterdam, JJ. Then Shaky Booty is going to pit this lap. Well, he's going to have to because fuel. In fact, that looks like 3%, 2%. Should be able to make it. So yeah, it's going to make it. Staying out for as long as physically possible. Versku doing alright for fuel, doing alright for tyres. Very consistent laps. Woohoo! Not quite the pace set by the rest of the grid. Tino just set the fastest lap a couple of laps ago. Missed that. 1:47.7. That is rapid. You lose about like 30, 40 seconds. Shake Your Booty, 0% fuel, completely out. Trundles into the pits. He has done that stint, taken that stint as long as physically possible. Verstu is now your race leader. Yeah, look at those times. They are incredibly consistent. Lap 13 and lap 11. 1 millisecond between them. So yeah, these aren't slow lap times in the slightest. Yeah, you lose, as I was saying, you lose about 30 seconds in the pit stop. So it's gonna want to be looking to be about second and a half ish below the pace, below the grid's pace to be making the one stop work. He's about 4 seconds ish at the moment. So perhaps not working. Jax set the fastest lap that last lap, 47.617. Absolutely rapid pace. Lobby 1 has not disappointed tonight. A very nice recovery after that little incident he had earlier, and is chasing Tino for second position, which will be first when this bloke here pits that I can't pronounce his name. So only got 12-ish seconds in front. Nice if we could see the fucking gap, but it's a bit too much to ask for of the peasant. Sorry. Of the replay system. Well, I like doing it live because I can do all my fancy shit with a keyboard. Well, trying to do the fancy stuff. I usually mess it up. Like I'll press Z at a time that I think is good enough for V, and I miss the actual overtake by like 5 seconds. Right, Jack's going for a move back up into P1, but Tino on the inside. Gonna look up his inside. He's gonna let that stick. Jack's up into first position. Well, second. Yeah, up into second position. The half-second penalty though. Amsterdam has made his way up to the front of this pack. Up into P4 of this race. It's being very closely followed by Evil Cat and Shark. How has the overcut worked for Shaky Booty? Not very good. He's found himself in dead last with a very decent gap to 8th position. Shaky Booty not having the race that we all expected, but folks, Matt Hudson, your previous race leader earlier on, having damage at the moment to the front left axle. That could be massive, and looking at those tyres, they're already starting to do significant damage. Fulps was the soft runner at the start. He pit incredibly early, so that could be playing a role. Oh, was that a move from Evil Cat, your other soft? Or has he pit again? Has he pit again? Yeah, it looks like the bloke has. Your race leader, the Finnish bloke, I can't pronounce his name for the slightest. The ZFS V-Dog. Yeah, V-Dog, I like that. That is a reference to Presidio calling me a K-Dog. Oh, my first Diamond GT Champions that was. That was like 2 years ago that I started. Damn, I've been doing this for a while. But yeah, 15 laps. So over half distance. I can't do 25 divided by 2. So yeah, onto the softs. 10 laps on the softs is doable. I've seen BMW is quite good on tyres. It's not impossible, but it is going to be quite a push for him to do this if he wants to make the one-stop work. If that is what he's planning, and this is my like two maybe 3 at a push brain cells trying to figure out what these blokes are planning. Tino is in the lead, followed by Jax in second position. Decent gap to Amsterdam in third position, followed by Shark, Evil Cat, and JJ battling for fourth position. Hudson staying out with the damage. Well, those mediums, he's going to be looking to come into the pit stops very soon. Yeah, definitely coming into the pit stops soon. Looking at those medium tyres, he's going to Perez damage them. Deciding not to start into the pits, just going to ride it out with damage until his next pit stop. Oof, massive slide there. JJ in 6th position. Well, is there any... How I'm going to have to use mental maths. Yeah, about 7 tenths between Tino and Jackson. Speaking of which, Jax's front left soft tyre is gone. Sent to the Shadow Realm. He's running on metal at the moment. Still absolutely flying 149.1 with no tyres. He's set in a... I can't remember what lobby 2 were doing. I think the top blokes, I'd have to have a butchers. I think they were in the rounds of 48s. Yeah, 48s, 49s, something like that. Most of them were in the 50s. Lobby 2, I've definitely noticed. Most leagues, there's like a massive jump between Lobby 1 and Lobby 2. ZFS, not in the slightest. Most Lobby 2 drivers, I think the likes of DJ and the Legend could definitely compete in lobby division. Well, yeah, because it's separate championships. I don't really think we should be calling them lobbies. They're definitely divisions. In ZFS. A lot of them, I think in season 5 we're going to see the likes of DJ, the Legend, and especially Snipe. Yes, the Snipe up this week on Wednesday was just absolutely unstoppable. The front 2 coming into the pits, we missed that. I blinked. Tino and Jax both darting into the pits. That means that Amsterdam is your new race leader. He can definitely ride those mediums out to the end of the race. Yeah, Amsterdam looking definitely. Yeah, because he came in on lap 12 at the exact halfway point of the race. Phil went on to another set of mediums, filled up to 100%. So Amsterdam definitely going for the one stop here. He's not going to have to pit again, and he is about a second off the pace of the cocaine users that were the leading pack a couple minutes ago. JJ also looking at those soft compound tires. He's going to be thinking about a pit stop, perhaps on lap 20 or 19. Yeah, end of 19, I reckon. For another set of soft compounds. Yeah, Shark and Amsterdam, the Porsches here. Now, the Porsche is another one of those cars that was meta for ages in sport mode. I think it was like, you only saw Porsches for like 4, 5, 6 months. It was insane, the Porsche era. Purely because of its incredible on fuel, incredible on tyres, and it's also one of the fastest GR3s in the game. Oof! JJ there on those bloodshot softs. Just I'm gonna go back and see that. I'm gonna use the poor man's replay. Goes, yeah, little slide there, overcorrects, bang! Massive impact with the wall. And it's gone in hits. However, most likely is gonna get a 3-second penalty for that. As well as the damage that he sustained for that. That is absolutely massive. Evil Cat also coming into the pits. He was your other soft runner at the start, if you remember. It was him and Hudson here. got a half-second penalty after coming out of the pits onto another set of soft compound tyres. Whoops. Bloody hell, knock first. All I did was open it up. Good job it didn't stop.
Considering your sister said you were about to kill her just for asking for the laptop.
Didn't say that I was about to kill her. Or wait, let me mute this.
That.
There we go, I'm back. I've got like 6 laps to go-ish. We've got squashes after that, but Mum just came barging into my room. Door keeps swinging open, laptop crashing down. Bloody scene out of the Matrix. Alright, let's look up front. It's still Amsterdam and Shark. Yeah, these two definitely on the one stop at the moment. Crack open these sweaters. As we go on to lap 25, wait, no, 20, 6 laps to go. I can't count. Left of this race. Dursku, interestingly, up into 4th position, making them soft work that he is holding back Tino and Jack, who are a lot quicker than him. So are they both going to go round? Honestly, I thought we were going to see double outside overtake. Wouldn't surprise me for ZFS. But yeah, I've got to make a note. The laptop now lives on the floor, not on top of the PS4. While I'm streaming. But as Mum gets the angry. Right, so none of these able to get ahead of Vescu yet. We got some classic K-Mag defending, Jeddah. Something like that brewing. Oh, Tino going quite wide there. Good get. But not like the what's it called? Camera keyboard where I can just press G and get a different like camera. So I ain't got to manually scroll through the balls. We've got to live with this one. Watching the battle for 4th at the moment. Vescu with some very nice defending here. Whereas time's looking like he has sped up a lot on the softs. Saying 48s, 50s-ish. So, Vescu actually not as slow as I thought he was. I forgot medium compounds are slower than soft compounds. Only the best commentary for a Black Flag e-racing. You know, looking up inside of Vescu, those brakes heating up very nice, but that's going to allow Jax to look round Tino's outside. He isn't quite able to make the slip. He's going to stick back into the slipstream. Looking for a move very shortly.
Vescu still commanding pace of this group on those in that BMW. Yeah, Vescu pitting on like lap 15, I think it was. Diesel pitting earlier than that, 17-ish. He's gonna have tires that have got a lot more deg than these blokes behind him. I don't want to look away from it. I want to look at how everyone's tyres are doing, but I don't want to look away as Tino looks up the inside of Vescu, going into the tunnel as we see the sun set in the distance. Is Jack's going to follow him through? No, he's not, but Tino is ahead of Vescu. Jack's going to be looking, he's looking up the inside of Vescu. We're going to go onto board camera here as we go into turn one. Saw a lot of moves into turn one this race. Oh, we're going to see another. Is Vescu going to go defensive? No, he's not. He's going to... Yes, he is. 3 wide into turn one. Who is going to stay ahead? It's going to be Tino, Vescu, Jax the same. Actually, not on the exit. Jax with a nice run there. I'm going to remember 39 minutes. I'm going to pop that in the back of my head. Start at lap 22 because that was a race 5.5. 3 wide into turn one. Into turn one. Only at ZFS will you see that clean with an overtake. Sensational standards of racing at ZFS tonight. If you haven't already, I would recommend checking ZFS out. If you're just here to watch cars go through, ZFS is perfect for that. These guys are just wicked. Lobby 1 and Lobby 2. Can't blink watching it. If you want to get racing, ZFS, they offer like in order to move up the divisions, you have to do license tests, which you purchase with your ZFS credits. They're sort of like Gran Turismo tests where you got to complete a series of challenges, but they like sorry, the battle for P4 getting intense as we go into the tunnel onto the back straight. Jax looking up inside of Tino into turn one. Is he going to make it stick into the braking zone, the neck and neck? Who's going to be latest on the brakes? It's going to be Tino, but has he overshot it? Looks like he has. Oh, as they're both still wheel to wheel. It's Jax ahead, up into 4th position. Amsterdam currently still leading. What is the gap to Shark looking? That is a very nice, healthy gap he's got. Everything plays out his way. The one stop will have worked flawlessly for Amsterdam. And it's going to come home to take 1st position, which is going to be massive for the man in 2nd position in the championship at the moment. Scranton and swapping. What was I on about? License tests. Yeah, ZFS, they offer license tests. In order to move up divisions, you need to have like a license, which you pay for with ZFS credits. And the tests, they like promote, it like teaches you how to do the crazy overtakes that you see in ZFS. And it's not just World Series that they do loads of different races. World Series is the only one that us blokes at Black Flag we commentate over. So it's just like the main event. Well, I have had a butchers, and season is a lot shorter than I thought it would be. As how was Tino ahead? Didn't even clock that Tino was ahead. Well, Jax is gonna go on the move again. It's just a repeat of last lap. Every single lap they're just going neck and neck, and it's Tino that stays ahead this time in that Mercedes, but that's not gonna. They're not gonna stay like this for very long. I think it carries on like this. So there's a gap. You can see a gap, but Tino just. I love this track. I honestly do. It's broke such good race. Tino, little graze off the wall, no damage from that, but that is going to cost him. Jack's going to see that weakness, look up inside, isn't quite able to make a move just yet. There's still going to be wheel for wheel for this entire lap. Who's got the better run? It's going to be Tino after Jack's just grazed the wall on exit onto the bridge. Yeah, isn't quite able to make a move into the tunnel, but Tino goes wide. That's going to cut. Yo, I'm not allowed to breathe watching this. But that's going to allow Jax to get back onto the power as we go into turn one for the final time this race. Jax with a much better exit onto the back straight than Tino. He's gonna take he's gonna cut up ahead as we start the final lap of this race. Who's later on the brakes? It is Jax. He is ahead at the end of turn one. Keeping my eye up front so I don't miss Amsterdam crossing the line. I do that a lot. These two, anything could happen here. Close to get to the wall, millimeters. At each of these tyres do it. Jax has his tyres, they're similar fuel tyres. Tino has the more tyre wear. Now, he's not going to be aware of Jax's tyre issues. But if Jax just makes one slide, and he's done that, he has done that this race. If he repeats that slide from earlier, that could be huge. As just noticing Amsterdam coming onto the back straight, he has won tonight at Grand Valley. He wins tonight. Sharp takes home P3, but for the battle for P4, anything could happen as they round onto the final straight. Is Tino going to be able to get on the slipstream, take Jax, as we saw in Lobby 2? No, he's not, but he's going to give them a celebratory headlight flash for the race tonight. Shaky Booty in third position. Vescu coming home in sixth with the strategical masterclass. Look at those tyres, they're gone. Evil Cat in seventh. JJ in eighth. Fuck off Fortnite. And your pole sitter, Volks Hudson, in ninth. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your Lobby 1 rebroadcast. I have had an absolute blast tonight watching that. I hope you've all enjoyed it. And I'll see you all on Wednesday for whatever track we're at. I honestly have no clue. Very professional, I know. Roll the outro.